Today, I'm going to reveal one of the most powerful techniques of the law of attraction, a practice that has changed the lives of thousands of people around the world, the 55 times 5 technique. You're about to discover how a simple phrase, repeated the right way for 5 days, can reprogram your subconscious and align your energy with what you desire most. And the best part, it doesn't matter whether your goal is to attract prosperity, a new love, emotional healing, or new opportunities. This technique is direct, practical, and deeply transformative. Welcome to Co-Creative Mind, the space where you learn to turn thoughts into reality. So grab a pen and paper, because the manifestation you've been waiting for can begin today. Stay with me until the end, because I will guide you step by step, and even share a secret to boost your results, with clear examples of how to apply the 55-5 technique. Universe, surprise me. The 55 times 5 technique is a simple but deeply effective tool within the law of attraction, capable of reprogramming mental patterns, activating new beliefs, and creating a powerful vibration toward what you want to manifest. It basically consists of writing a single specific and positive affirmation 55 times a day, for 5 consecutive days, without interruptions. But it's not just about mechanically repeating words. The real power of this practice lies in clear intention, sincere feeling, and absolute focus during each writing session. When you dedicate those moments to writing with full presence, you are communicating to your subconscious and to the universe that what you desire is already real and deserves to manifest. This constant repetition creates an intense vibrational field that begins to attract situations, opportunities, and synchronicities aligned with your desire. That's why choosing the right affirmation and being emotionally connected to it is essential for the technique's success. Reprogramming the subconscious is one of the most important pillars of the 55 times 5 technique, and understanding this process is essential to achieving real results. The subconscious is responsible for up to 95% of our thoughts, behaviors, and decisions, operating like an automatic system that acts based on the beliefs already recorded there, often since childhood. When you repeat an affirmation with clear intention and true feeling, you're actually sending a new vibrational message that over time and with repetition begins to replace old mental patterns and limiting beliefs that block your manifestation. Since the brain learns through repetition, this daily exercise of writing 55 times for 5 days creates a new neural connection. When you do this with emotional involvement, you enhance the process, because the subconscious responds better to emotions than to logic. This practice creates space for empowering beliefs that align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with what you truly want to experience. Focus and energetic alignment are indispensable components for the 55 times 5 technique to work fully and effectively. When you commit to writing the same affirmation 55 times in a row for 5 consecutive days, you are guiding your mind into a state of deep and directed concentration. During this time, there is no room for distractions or conflicting thoughts. Your attention is entirely focused on your desire, and this creates an extremely coherent and powerful vibrational field. By maintaining that focus, you begin to vibrate at the exact frequency of what you want to attract, creating an alignment between your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. That's when the magic happens, because the universe responds precisely to the dominant vibration you are emitting. The daily repetition of this practice reinforces this internal state of coherence, as if you were tuning an instrument that needs to play in harmony with the melody of your dreams. Clarity and intentional declaration are powerful foundations in applying the technique and play an essential role in the manifestation process. When you choose a single specific affirmation and stick to it for 5 consecutive days, you are showing the universe, and more importantly, yourself, that you know exactly what you want. This clarity of intention is an energetic signal of commitment, consistency, and faith. Instead of sending confusing messages or scattered desires, you are firmly stating, "This is what I want, and I am ready to receive it." This clear decision generates a stable vibrational field, free of noise and contradictions, which facilitates the universe's response. Moreover, by maintaining the same declaration for 5 days, you train your mind to focus on what matters, creating a deeper emotional connection with your desire. This energetic commitment strengthens the manifestation and accelerates the expected results. Choosing a specific and clear desire is the first step for the technique to work efficiently. The more detailed and direct your request is, the easier it will be for your mind to understand it and, especially, for the universe to respond. Vague desires like "I want to be happy" do not have enough vibrational strength because they do not indicate a concrete path to follow. Instead, affirm something like, "I am happy and grateful for getting the job of my dreams." This affirmation has clarity, emotion, and already assumes that the desire has been fulfilled. It generates a vibration compatible with the reality you want to create. The subconscious mind needs objective commands because it does not interpret symbolism or doubt. When you say exactly what you want and write it with feeling, you are creating a direct bridge between your current state and the reality you want to attract. Clarity is power. Turning a desire into a positive affirmation in the present tense is one of the most important keys to activating the law of attraction through the 55 times 5 technique. The reason is simple. The subconscious does not recognize time the same way the conscious mind does. It reacts to what you feel and believe in the now. Therefore, by stating your affirmation as if it is already real, you are programming your mind and vibration to act as if it has already manifested. And when you vibrate as if you already have it, the universe responds by bringing more of that. An affirmation like "I am deeply grateful to be living my ideal relationship" has power because it combines emotion, clarity, and the present tense. It conveys truth and creates a strong and vivid mental image. Use words that move your heart, that make your eyes sparkle. Feeling is what turns words into creative energy. Write as if you were already living the dream. For this technique to be truly effective, it is essential to set aside quiet, uninterrupted time every day. The quality of your practice depends directly on your focus, and to reach that level of concentration, you need to create an environment free of distractions. Choosing a specific time of day, preferably always at the same time, helps establish a routine that signals to your subconscious that this is a sacred moment of connection with your desires. This creates a pattern, and the brain starts associating this time with deep focus and manifestation. It can be right after waking up, before going to sleep, or any other moment when you feel calm and free to concentrate. The important thing is to maintain consistency. When you dedicate this time with full presence, your energy aligns with your desire, amplifying the power of manifestation. This habit creates a powerful harmony between your mind and the universe. Writing your affirmation 55 times by hand in a notebook is one of the most powerful steps of the 55 times 5 technique. Although the temptation to type may be great, handwriting has a much deeper impact on subconscious reprogramming. This happens because when writing, you activate not only the mind but also the body, which strengthens the connection between thought and action. Each word you write, slowly and consciously, is absorbed more intensely by your subconscious. Additionally, handwriting requires more focus and presence, which helps keep your attention fully on the intention of your desire. During the process, it is crucial to maintain the same affirmation without changing any words. Changes can cause confusion and weaken the focus of the practice. This consistent repetition, with full attention, amplifies the vibration of your affirmation, creating powerful energy aligned with what you want to manifest. The technique is not just about mechanically repeating words. The real secret is in feeling deeply and truly that what you are writing is already real. Every time you write your affirmation, it is essential to connect emotionally with it. Visualize your desire as if it has already manifested. Imagine yourself living that reality. Feel the emotions it would bring, such as joy, relief, gratitude, or excitement. These emotions create a strong vibration, which is what truly attracts the manifestation. The subconscious responds much more to emotions than to empty words. When you become emotional with what you are writing, you send a clear message to the universe that you are aligned with your desire, believing in it as something already fulfilled. This process strengthens your faith and increases the intensity of your vibrational field, accelerating the manifestation of what you want. For the 55 times 5 technique to be truly effective, it is essential to maintain consistency and perform the practice for 5 consecutive days without fail. The key to success in this technique is daily commitment, as each day of practice reinforces the connection between your mind your emotions, and the universe. Consistency creates a pattern, a constant vibrational frequency that accelerates the manifestation of your desire. If you forget or skip a day, the ideal is to restart the cycle from the beginning. That's because the technique depends on continuous repetition to achieve effective results. By maintaining discipline and doing the practice every day, you strengthen the energy you are emitting, creating a precise alignment with what you want to attract. Remember that the universe responds to your commitment, and each day you dedicate to writing with intention and emotion, you are one step closer to turning your desire into reality. For the technique to be truly effective, it is very important to avoid the temptation of focusing on multiple desires at the same time. During each 5-day cycle, focus on a single desire. That's because the power of manifestation comes from clarity and the strength of focus. When you dedicate yourself to a single desire, your energy, attention, and emotions are completely aligned with that specific goal, which significantly increases the chance of manifestation. If you try to focus on several desires at once, your energy gets scattered, weakening the impact of your practice. The universe responds better to clarity and singular intention, and when you fully commit to a single goal, you create a strong and consistent vibrational field. Once you complete the 5-day cycle with one desire, you can begin a new cycle with another, ensuring that each manifestation receives the attention and transformative power it deserves. An important aspect is to keep the practice secret, not sharing it with others. The reason for this is simple. When you share your desires or practices with others, you risk receiving opinions, criticism, or even external interference that can affect your confidence and clarity of intention. Each person has their own beliefs, and often those beliefs are not aligned with the energy you need to manifest your desires. By keeping this practice to yourself, you preserve the purity and power of your manifestation process. The law of attraction works more effectively when you maintain internal focus and avoid external distractions that could alter your vibration. Remember that your desires are sacred and deserve to be nurtured with care and protection. By dedicating yourself to this practice privately, you strengthen your faith and trust in the manifestation process. Trusting the process is essential for the success of the 55x5 technique. During the 5 days of practice, avoid feeding doubts like, "Is this working?" These questions generate energy of uncertainty, which is contrary to manifestation. When you question whether the process is really working, you start to vibrate at the frequency of lack and doubt, which pushes away what you want to attract. The law of attraction responds to the energy you emit, and when you trust, even without seeing immediate results, you are sending out a vibration of certainty and faith. Trust is one of the keys to creating the reality you desire, because it keeps your energy aligned with what you are manifesting. Instead of worrying about results, focus on the practice with the certainty that, by following the process correctly, the results will come at the right time. Trust strengthens your connection with the universe. It is important not to cling to the how things will happen. Often, when we are manifesting our desires, we want to control the process and determine the exact way the manifestation will occur. However, the universe has infinite ways of bringing us what we desire, often in ways we cannot anticipate or even imagine. When you hold on to a specific path or concrete solution, you limit the possibilities and block the synchronicities that could occur. Leave the path open and allow the universe to show you the best ways to bring you what you want. Trust in the process and be willing to accept that the universe has greater wisdom than your conscious mind. This makes the process more fluid. By focusing on your intention and the clarity of your desire, you create space for the best opportunities to arise, often in surprising and unexpected ways. After the 5th day of practice, it is essential to release and let go of the desire. This means that once you have completed writing the 55 affirmations over 5 consecutive days, it is no longer necessary to continue repeating the practice. This is the moment to trust the process and allow the universe to do its work. By continuing to write, you might be sending the message that you still don't believe in what you are manifesting, or that you doubt what you asked for. That by letting go, you place firm trust in the universe, knowing that you have already taken the necessary actions to align your energy with your desire. Letting go is about relinquishing control, allowing synchronicities, opportunities, and results to come in a natural way. By doing this with faith, you create the space for your manifestation to happen perfectly, without resistance, flowing smoothly and aligned with your purpose. After completing the 55 times 5 technique, living in alignment with your desire is crucial for the manifestation to happen fully and quickly. This means you should continue to act with gratitude, maintaining a positive attitude and staying open to the opportunities that arise on your path. Gratitude is a powerful energy that attracts more good things, so even before seeing concrete results, feel grateful for what has already been achieved and for the inner transformation that is taking place. Additionally, stay in tune with what you asked for by taking inspired actions aligned with your desire. This involves following your instincts, acting when you feel an internal calling, and paying attention to synchronicities. When you act positively and in harmony with your desire, you keep your vibrational energy high and allow the universe to bring what you asked for in surprising and divine ways. After completing the technique and releasing your desire, it is essential to be attentive to the signs the universe begins to send. Often, manifestations do not happen directly but through synchronicities, people, opportunities, or ideas that appear on your path. These clues are like small reminders that what you desire is approaching and taking shape. It could be an unexpected encounter, a sudden idea, or even an opportunity that arises out of nowhere. The secret is to remain open and receptive to these subtle manifestations. Many times, the universe works in ways we cannot predict or plan, so by staying alert and trusting the process, you create the necessary space for these synchronicities to manifest clearly. Be grateful for every sign, as it is the universe's way of guiding you toward the realization of your desire. The choice of powerful and clear affirmations is essential for practicing the 55 times 5 technique. The affirmation must be specific, positive, and in the present tense, as if the desire has already been fulfilled. For example, if your desire is financial prosperity, an effective affirmation could be, "I am deeply grateful to be living in unlimited financial abundance in my life." If your goal is to attract a healthy romantic relationship, you can use, "I am grateful to be in a loving and balanced relationship, full of respect and happiness." For those seeking professional success, a good affirmation would be, "I am happy and fulfilled with my work, and I am recognized for my dedication and talent." The key is always to clearly affirm what you want and feel the emotion of already having achieved that goal. Remember to keep your affirmation focused and consistent throughout the 5 days so that the alignment with your desire is complete. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I am immensely grateful that you took this time to learn about the 55 times 5 technique and how it can transform your life. Remember that consistency and faith are fundamental in this process. By applying this technique with intention, gratitude, and focus, you are creating a powerful alignment with your desires, and the universe will surely respond. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any inspiring content about the law of attraction and other manifestation practices. And of course, share your experience in the comments. I'd love to know how the 55 times 5 technique has impacted your life. Keep believing in your power to co-create the reality you desire. Believe me, you are on the right path. See you in the next video, and may abundance and prosperity be constant in your journey. Universe, surprise me.